Hello, I'm Maddie. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm trying a new video setup. But welcome to Vlogtober. In today's episode, I'm going to be making my fall bucket list. I had never heard of a fall bucket list, but recently I've been seeing a lot of these videos in my subscriptions box. And since it doesn't get cold for a while where I live anyways, I thought this would be a fun video to film. The other day, I made myself a bullet journal layout for my fall bucket list, and I will show you all how I set that up. Voiceover Maddie here to walk you through my bullet journal setup. So I just took one of my zebra midliners and wrote out fall bucket list, but I kind of messed it up later on, so this doesn't stay. Then I took the gold color and made a border, which I just absolutely love having borders on pages. I feel like it adds a layer of sophistication. Then this is where I messed up. I took a shade that I thought would be different enough to try and outline it, but they were too close together. So then I just took the original shade and went over it and took my black brush pen to write out fall bucket list. In the end, this looks okay. Definitely not how I wanted it to look in my head, but it serves the purpose. We all know that I'm a huge Pinterest fan. I obviously have a fall section under my aesthetic board, and I'm going to be cultivating my fall bucket list with inspiration from my Pinterest board, obviously. The first thing that I want to put on my fall bucket list is definitely going to a pumpkin patch. My family always gets pumpkins, but we've never been to a pumpkin patch, and I think that would just be a super fun experience. The second item is definitely a little more time sensitive, but I think this would still be really fun, is going to a sunflower field. I'm obsessed with the Pinterest pictures of girls in sunflower fields, and I would kill to have like one of those posts for my Instagram feed. Next, obviously, if I'm getting pumpkins, I want to carve a pumpkin. I've done this every year, and sometimes I do really complex designs. There was one year I actually did the Hunger Games Mockingjay pin. Very intense, but some years I just do classic designs, but pumpkin carving is so much fun. The next thing I definitely should have got on a lot earlier, but I think decorating my room for fall is something I need to do. In the past, there have been years where I've done it, but it's not something I've done consistently. But I think just getting some little pumpkins to go in my room and maybe finding like some fake leaf garland or something to go around my headboard would just add some nice touches to my room. The next thing is something that I have already done, but it just has to go on the bucket list, and that is trying fall coffee drinks. Immaculate. Fall seasonal drinks are the best. Something else I think would be really fun to do is to have a bonfire party. Obviously, with COVID, social gatherings are very limited, but I think having a bonfire is a way where you can social distance, be outside, and just sort of have a safe gathering. Obviously, use your judgment and don't throw an unsafe bonfire party. One of my favorite things about fall is pumpkin pie. So I used to not really like it that much, but the past several years I have become a huge pumpkin pie person. Normally I wait until Thanksgiving to have like my annual slice of it, or there is a local corn maze that has very good pumpkin pie. But regardless, I would like to have some this year. Something that I've talked a lot about on my channel is the scenic drive that is near my house, and I do live very close to the mountains. I feel like if you watched enough of my videos, you would gather that. But I think it would be really cool to go on a sort of leaf peeping drive on that road. It would just be absolutely beautiful. I think that going on a fall themed picnic would be really nice. I feel like spring and summer picnics get all the hype, but if you have a good fall day, I think that having a fall themed picnic would be really fun, and for some reason they're just underrepresented in the picnic aesthetic community. That was just like a really Pinteresty sentence to say, but the addiction is real. Something else I think would be really fun to do is to try a lot of different coffee shops. I live in a small town, so there is literally just one that I like. There is another one, but I don't like it that much. I think that it would be cool to go to like a nearby city and try a bunch of different coffee. Again, with COVID, I feel like that probably wouldn't be the most safe thing to do, but that would be really fun, so I'm gonna put it on here anyways because I made a summer bucket list this year and a lot of things didn't happen, but it was just fun to make it anyways. If you're hesitant to make your fall bucket list because you don't think you'll be able to do anything on it, just make it. Maybe some things on it will happen. I'm also going to put the local corn maze on here because it is super fun, and I normally go at least once a year, and I think that's something that could still open, maybe just with limited functions. So some things like the sandbox and trampoline air mattress might not be able to open, but they could probably still have their corn maze and hay bale maze open, and being honest, the corn maze is the best part. I feel like some things that other people might be putting on their fall bucket lists that I don't particularly enjoy are watching a bunch of horror movies or going to a haunted house. I don't do that, so those aren't things that are going to be going on mine. I'm trying to think of some other fall traditions that would be fun to include. Normally in the fall I go to a lot of festivals, but obviously with COVID I'm not going to be doing that. A lot of them probably won't even be having that. Something else I'm going to put on here is to experiment with fashion more. Fall fashion is probably my favorite season for fashion, but I feel like I just get in the rut of wearing the same fashion combinations, and I want to challenge myself this fall to get outside of that a little bit and maybe find some new fits and styles that I really like. Obviously, I'm also going to be adding a Halloween celebration to the list. When I was younger, obviously I went trick-or-treating like any normal kid, but then throughout high school I have been trick-or-treating for canned food for a local food drive through a club that I'm in, but I obviously don't know if that'll be happening or not. But regardless, I want to do something fun on Halloween because it is a holiday. Something else I'm going to put on here is to read a book for fun. I feel like I have not read a book for fun during the school year since like freshman year or later. I did read some for fun over the summer, but I feel like I don't give myself the time to read a book for fun. If I can finish at least one book for fun throughout any of the fall months, I will give myself the check. And the last thing, making 15 things on my fall bucket list, is I'm going to add setting up my bullet journal for 2021. Obviously around the end of fall I'm going to be wanting to film a setup video for you all, and honestly planning out your yearly setup for the bullet journal is very time consuming, so I'll be needing a lot of time to complete that one. Alright, those are all the things I'm going to be adding to my fall 2020 bucket list. Leave me some comments down below letting me know what all you have included on your fall bucket list if you made one. While you're down there, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that way you can be notified every single time I upload a new video or go live. All those things really do help my channel grow a lot, and I would appreciate it so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Then she met me at the college. Her friends play my songs and they been following me. Yeah, I don't like to do that much explaining and talking. Just know she had coffee with me. Yeah, I hear you like pizza and dancing. Love that is not that romantic.